The recoverythermcube might be the most unique recovery tool I've ever used. I've used it all over my body for the last year and a half to help me recover from long runs and heavy lifting. I broke my analysis down into 5 categories so you can see if it's actually worth it. Let's start with pain relief. I mainly use it on my lower back, biceps, and calves, and one contrast session completely eliminated my lower back pain. I thought it was placebo the first couple times, but it wasn't. It works by alternating between heat and cold on the same area to loosen the muscle and numb the area. For my biceps and calves, it helped with the pain, but not as much as my lower back. And for joint pain, it wasn't that great, but I'll talk more about that later. So pain relief gets a 3.5 out of 5. Not the strongest start, but comfort is much better. It's smooth plastic and metal, so it glides across my skin easily without pulling my hair. It comes with 2 straps, one short, one long, and both adjust with Velcro. The treatment area alternates between feeling like a hot coffee cup and a cold plate left in the freezer, which sounds intense, but it's not that bad. It straps on easily and I can wear it while doing household stuff or just sitting at my desk, which is a big reason I actually use it consistently. Comfort gets a 5 out of 5. And one of my favorite things is how simple it is to use. There's nothing to really think about because there's only 2 buttons. One long press turns it on and one short press cycles through intensity levels. Basically, all you do is charge it, strap it on, press a button, and it automatically runs a session. Either just heat, just cold, or both. And each cycle is only about 15 minutes long, so it's long enough to actually relieve pain, but it's not long enough to where it feels like a chore. Simplicity gets a 5 out of 5. But a simple device is useless if it dies on you. You get about 4 sessions per charge. This isn't a full body recovery tool. It's only meant for one area at a time. So 4 sessions gets the job done. It's not the best battery life I've seen in a recovery device like this, but it's not the worst either. Battery gets a 4 out of 5. But battery's not really the problem. Coverages. The treatment area has to be flat, and that's what limits it more than anything. For flat areas like calves, biceps, quads, or lower back, it works fine. But for joints, it doesn't sit flat, so you're not getting good contact. And even on flat areas, you're only hitting a super small spot, you're not hitting a full muscle. So coverage gets a 1 out of 5, and that brings the overall rating to a 3.7 out of 5. That means it heats and cools exactly how it's supposed to, but the only areas you can treat have to be small and flat. And it cost $160, which isn't bad, but compared to a heating pad or ice pack, which cost way less, it's really hard to justify. Knowing what I know now, I probably wouldn't have bought it, unless I had a very specific recurring issue I was treating in one spot. I will say my lower back is the one place I'm glad I have it. I use it almost every morning there. So who's it best for? I think it's best for people with localized, repetitive pain, like a runner with chronic calf tightness, or someone whose lower back hurts after sitting at a desk all day. If you're treating the same small area consistently and that area is flat, it genuinely helps. But I think if you have minor aches and pains all over, it's not worth it. And if your problem areas are joints, it won't work well because it's flat and won't make full contact. And by the way, I wasn't paid for this video. This is my honest opinion after buying it a year and a half ago. Overall, I think it's cooler than it is practical. For localized soreness or pain, it can help, but for larger areas or joints, it's not ideal. If this video helped you make a decision, leave a like so YouTube shows it to more people, and click one of these to see stuff that's more beneficial. Alright, thanks. Peace.